So that leads to the empowered birth action step. You need to write out all the things you don't want in your birth or pregnancy, including the things that you think are non negotiable with your care provider. So even if you think everybody has to do this test, or if I don't do this, it's going to be a problem. If you don't want it, just write it out. Okay. Now pick one of them and consider what your worries might be if you did decline it. So that comes, it's like, well, if I do say no to this test and I have this, and then this happens, and then this, like, go down that rabbit hole, see what your fear is so that you can use the tool for fear releasing to get that out of there. And then you want to be like, what is one thing I desperately need to feel safe talking to my care provider about declining this? Do you need your partner there to back you up so that when you say I'm not having this test and they start to say their little pushback, instead of getting in your fear because you might have some people pleasing tendencies or might have had an experience in the past where somebody was like really coming down on you, your partner is like, yeah, we're not doing this test. And they put their arm around you or hold your hand and you're like, oh yeah, I got this. I can do this. And you can stand in that power. Practice declining different interventions, tests, routine exams with your partner if you want to do bonus, or a close friend who supports your birth plan. Don't pick anyone who might freak out on you or for even implying that you would decline something your doctor wants you to do. So this practice looks simple. I'm planning to decline all blood tests during my pregnancy. How can you support me in that? What's something that I might need to know if I was to decline? Okay, so I need to that's the idea. It's like, what's something that I would need to know if I am declining this? Like maybe you have to sign a form, totally doable. Maybe it's that they're like, well, there might be some risk factors that come up. And it's like, okay, cool. So there might be something. Good to know. All right, I'm still saying no, but now I know that there's like something else to watch out for just in case I need to change my mind. But it's like, I plan to decline this. How are you going to support me? What things do I need to know to be able to do this? Or what's something else that might come up if I chose not to do this? Like, what's the worst case scenario that could happen? Okay. And how likely is that to happen? Oh, okay. Like that practice. And like your partner can make stuff up and you can just pretend that it's real. Like you don't actually have to like have the actual stats. It's just the practice of it, because the more you practice something, the more confident you are. All right. So go do that. And I'll see you in the next module.